I know what's going on. I understand what you're doing. I understand what I'm doing. I understand what the dude does.
Skull.
Be on the lookout for that, everybody. A big partnership with Trademark Housing. It's so funny how much money you give them, right? Hypocrisy Police. Shout out to Stuttering John, the Duke. I haven't brought him up in a while because I didn't do a show last week, and I haven't done a show on Tuesdays in a while or Thursday in a while. So more shows may be coming soon. But this Stuttering John, the Duke, shattered his wrist, broke his wrist, whatever. He slipped on his Florida slick tile floors. And I hear that's a thing for the elderly down there, dude. So watch out, CM Punk and the Duke. Get well. Stay wrist strong in Cape Coral. Skull. Let's skull for him. Oh! I was watching him the other night, and people still asking for old Dr.HUGE over there. They're like, where's Dr.HUGE been? And you know me. I'm not begging to do shows and shit. You understand? I'll do shows. Cool with the Duke. Cool with the Dabblers. And again, Clowntown later tonight possibly. I heard that they may be going live at 11:30 Eastern. 11:30 Eastern. So again, I'm going to try to stay awake for this. Maybe I'll be delirious. And I'll... hello, Teddy Beddington. Benedict. I can't even read today. I had a falling out with the Duke. Tabby, how dare you? Don't put those rumors out there. Don't you put that evil on me, Ricky Bobby. No, I don't. Listen, Dabblers. I'm speaking to the Dabblers right now. If you don't know what I'm talking about, listen. Just you step aside for a minute. This is for the Dabblers. I get it. Okay? For all those that don't think I get it, I get it. I know what's going on. I understand what you're doing. I understand what I'm doing. And I understand what the Duke does. You understand? I know. I won't be caught off guard like Grillo and his guest the other night. What was it? Who was his guest name? Danny something. Danny came on there as a big-time TikTok guy. He does not know how to handle the chat. And Grillo kind of doesn't understand either. They won't even let me write douche in capital letters in the chat. That's a famous line that all Stern fans know about Grillo. That's why I wrote it. It wasn't like I was calling anybody a douche, right? But it gets erased. Things get, heated, and people start yelling at the chat, and the chat starts taking over because that's what they're doing. They're taking over. They're like, this is my show now, right? So, I get it, right? They didn't get it. I get it, though. It's a safe guess. 99% of people end up having falling out with them. I've been there. From the beginning. I've seen it happen, right? But how I'm going about this, I'm a featured act. Okay? I'm Brock Lesnar. I'm Roman Reigns. Even if nobody thinks that. I don't give a fuck. I think it. So I'm going to be that. I'm going to show up when I want. I'm not desperate for any attention or any money from anybody. So I'm going to do what I want to do. And that's just how I roll. Again, like I told John when I was on the show, I'm a lone wolf. It's not like I can't play nice with people. I just understand these are a lot of cults and teams, armies, if you will. I goof around and say I'm in army, Rob Saul army and this Gold Dust army and things. But again, I get it.
I would not date a man. I would not carry a purse.
I'm gonna let him finish.
I would not put on makeup.
Well, maybe I will. Maybe I will. Who knows? What are my thoughts on Opie and Anthony? Let's do some dabbling. I do need a break. I have a ton more wrestling notes, but I will answer all questions, even from you poors. All you poor people that can't even give me money because I'm not even monetized. But Opie and Anthony, I never really listened much when they were live. But after the fact, I listened to a few shows and clips and things, and I think it's a good time. I thought it was funny. I like Patrice, of course. All their comics that they have on. I like stand-up. Even though it is kind of cringe these days. Just the idea of it's cringe. But if I got into Ant during COVID. Oh, wow, you were kind of late there. Honestly, Anthony, fucking hilarious guy. His Vince McMahon, impression and the Dice impression and all that stuff. No, you're not Dice. Give me Dice.
Oh!
I mean, amazing talent. Again, gotten a little older in my opinion. Slowed down a little bit. But, and he's very focused on the blacks. Like one day I made a joke of it on X. I went to check out his profile and I'm like, this Anthony Cumia is a pretty funny guy. What has he got to say on Twitter? I'm going to go see what he's up to and follow him. Give him a good old follow. And it was just like blacks. And the whole page, I'm scrolling. And I'm like, where's the funny? We're just yelling about blacks, I guess. So I went, all right. And then I learned about all the other creepy allegations in the boxing ring YouTube TOS. Yes, the Jesse Ventura is one of my favorites as well. And so I hear you're a woman now. Oh, you haven't heard? You just heard that recently? That's been a thing for years now. Yep, there I am. Man, I look pretty. I think I look pretty good there. Yeah. I mean, yeah, people still say that, but, it's almost like this is, before I get back into Opie and Anthony, the whole Dabbleverse thing, when somebody writes something, I just want to point this out too. I'm the origin of many of the Dabbleverse jokes from the Poor Chat. Again, like with the WWE stuff, I'm not lying. WWE was scouting us. I have friends at A and E on the TV station, and they have WWE content and shows and producers and things, and they would tell me and my people that, yeah, we're interested. But Opie and Anthony, yeah, they're good. They were good. And I think Opie is not as funny as Anthony, obviously. And people give him props because he kept the show going and things, whatever. And there is a skill to that, but it ain't like anybody can do that, really. And Opie would get mad when, Anthony would buddy up with people. I noticed that, whole situation, and that wasn't cool. So the overall, Opie and Anthony were they were a meaner version of Howard Stern, where Howard Stern would have Gary the retard say or whatever, where that seems mean, but it was more like they were getting them involved with stuff. People were laughing with them a lot, even though it wasn't like you're just laughing at mentally retarded people. That's the vibe I felt more from Opie and Anthony, where they would just flat out make fun of them. And it's like, well, no, we should have fun with them. You understand? So that's my take on that. I was way more of a Stern guy, but holy shit. What happened to my Howard Stern? I mean, I pretty much fell off the map with it at 2013. 2010 was when I started to really lose interest. So I wasn't listening every day, but man, the 2000s, especially the early Sirius era, what did he show up there? 2006 or 5 or whatever. But that 5 years, 2005 to 2010, amazing stuff. The best radio I've ever heard in my life. So, yep. So Skull.
Oh, a little bit of the bubbly. Oh.
Skull.